Welcome to the Daily Show. I am Russ. This is Chris. It is Thursday. And tonight,
maybe,
first game of softball. Don't think it's supposed to have no rain today, so they played last night. So we don't get any rain today. Yeah. We don't get any rain today. We are good. Back to the season. The Godfathers. 8:30, 9:30.
Fabulous.
The Godfathers. We will play all our games late.
Really?
Every one of them.
Do we request that?
I believe so. That way we don't have to worry about trying to get there at the 6:30 games.
Oh, we got no problem with that. Let me just say this. Mr. Intern Gary.
Right.
And you're going to know where I'm talking about.
Probably nothing else.
He worked his rectum off yesterday.
Okay.
Doing something that needed to be done. So, shout out to Intern Gary.
Good job, Gary. I will say this. Intern Gary is our most hardest working dude.
Yeah, at times, he is a hard worker. But you ask him and he'll get it done. It may not be right that second, but he will get it done.
Good job, Intern Gary. Now, we don't really have a topic today, but I'm going to throw one out there.
Throw it out.
Because this is what's trending right now. Should Roy Hibbert, should he have been in the game on the last 2 seconds? Did you watch any of the game?
I did not.
Okay.
As you know, I was at the movie house.
Did you watch
Go
ESPN?
ahead. No, I did not.
All right, and you can probably just step over there and sit down. Roy Hibbert, 7'2", center for the Pacers. You can come back in now.
Okay.
Now all you can do is answer.
If he's playing defense,
7'2". There's 2.2 seconds. They're up by 1. The Pacers. They have spread the floor. The coach goes, because he's on Bosch, he's out of the lane anyway. He's not going to be in the lane because he's guarding Bosch. They run a little pick and roll. LeBron catches it top of the key, turns, takes 2 steps, and does a layup. They win the game. 103 to 102. He does it in 2.2 seconds. Actually does it in 2 seconds because the ball goes through, the buzzer goes off. So the question was, should Roy Hibbert been in? Should Roy Hibbert been out? Everybody's going, well, he should have been in. If he's in, he can contest the lane. Well, the problem was, if he's in, he's at the top of the key. How's he contest the lane? He's guarding Bosch. Then they go, well, they would have switched up again. And they went, well, you'd had a small man on up. So I hate these words. I shoulda, or if we did, I hate that so bad.
I would think if he was in, he would sag off just a little bit on Bosch. And if he's going to beat you with a 3, fine. But
didn't have to have a 3. That's the deal.
I understand, but how many times do they shoot the 3 anyway? But I'm thinking he would have sagged off and probably been. You said Bosch was at the top of the key?
Bosch actually was in the far corner, right corner, because Hansborough was on him because they kept a faster deal. But they had him. For him to catch it, he was in that corner. LeBron caught it at the top of the key, which means he's there. And LeBron in 2 steps turned and did that. And then they went. If Hibbert was in the game, the guy that whoever was guarding would have been open because he would have caught it. Hibbert would have stepped. He would have handed it, and it would have been a layup.
I think he probably went with his most perimeter defensive team, and you can't.
That is what is trending.
If LeBron shoots a jump shot and misses, nobody's talking.
Yeah. But
about why was he in or why was he not.
The problem is if you guys that are sports fans would get this out of your head about the center and go, how does Paul George get duped right here at the top of the key? Because if he faces him, he has to shoot a jumper. What happens is LeBron steps out, catches the ball, and his body's going this way, so George is going to come this way to block the shot, and he just takes a step and goes right by him. So if we will look at the real defensive problem was, if you face him up, it don't matter if your center's in there or not. He can't block that shot. That's trending right now.
Well, I know there's some people happy that Miami won, but we're not going to talk about them.
And I like all the games being close. I don't care who wins the NBA title this year.
Well, here's the thing. I was at the movie, and a guy 2 rows in front had the score up, and I went. And it was Indiana 102
to 101.
to 101. And I leaned back, and he never brought it back up again. So I don't know if they scored when I wasn't looking, and that ended it. Was it 103, 102?
That was the end of
So
the game.
he was watching it on his phone, and Hoke would have been upset. But
could be the Spurs. I think the Spurs are going to be in the championship. Tim Duncan's last year. If he wins, I think he retires. And
they're tough.
The Spurs will probably face, if the Pacers keep playing hard like this, it's a tough game. They play them tough at home.
If they would have got that win last night, Miami might have been in trouble. But
give us your thoughts. Should Hibbert, if you were the coach, been in the game?
I'm going to say, as good as he is, I probably would have had him in the game. I don't know if he'd have made a difference, but I'd have probably had him in the game. There you go.
Until tomorrow, I am Russ. This is Chris.